All right, folks, we are on the trusty Part 1 arrival into the Reno area. Been cruising for a little while. We have ATC for about another 11 minutes. And, you know, I'm assuming we're going to runway 16 right. You might give me a... it's pretty cloudy. Not pretty cloudy, but there's some significant clouds in there. I'm assuming he's going to give me the ILS. 16 right. Into Reno. So let me just flip on the old heading bug for now and get this going in the flight plan. And we'll type in 3 there. And it was the Heart 1. And we'll go to our trusty flight plan and get rid of the discontinuities. Let's see here. Let's go back to our menu. Seem to have missed something here. You know, let's see, it's the Heart 1. That was 3. It doesn't, oh, there we go. That's what we want. We want the 16 right Zulu, which is 3. And we want that. Now, we can get rid of all of this madness. There we are. We can get rid of all that madness and go direct to right now we need to go direct to Elza. Alright. Put on the old special LNAV again. They'll probably have us going to departure here in a minute. Let's get our aircraft configured. I'm assuming it's going to be a straight-in approach. And let's go down to...
There's a 2255 connect normal approach for 100.2.
Going to 19.2 for Horizon 2255. Alright, so we will go to $19.2. Approach Horizon 2255 with you at 14,600, descending via the Heart 1 arrival.
Horizon 2255 normal approach. Expect ILS runway 16 right approach.
Expect runway 16 right ILS approach for Horizon 2255. Alright, so just as we imagined, alright, we got libbed at 12,000. So let's just continue that. Let's decrease our range here so we get a better understanding. Alright. Here in a second, we'll get our plane fully configured. Slow us down a little bit here. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the landing lights now. And let's turn our bleeds to minimum. Preparation for landing. Alright. We'll hold it 12 for further instruction. We are on the Zulu. Let me just look at my trusty chart here. And we've got him for another 5 minutes or so. Flying on Pilotedge, and on Pacific time they log off at 0700 Zulu time or 11 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. He should be coming on now. We're getting ready to pass that point and give us lower. Alright, let's get our props. Still got ice detected, so we'll increase on the references. Bleeds are minimum, so that's good. Let's kind of keep our speed up here. Looking good there. Let's go check the first officer side out.
2255, cleared ILS, runway 16 right approach.
Cleared ILS, runway 16 right approach, horizon 2255. Alright, so we're cleared for the approach. Let's go ahead and get our heading situated. And we'll go to heading mode. We'll switch over to nav 1. And there we go. As you can see here, now we have the localizer and the glide slope captured. So we are above the glide slope now. We're going to catch it and keep right on it. Got some significant clouds here. That's why I figured he was going to give us the 6 right approach there. ILS type 1 each. It's really nighttime right now, obviously, but I like flying in the daytime. Especially right now while I am taking this new computer of mine for a test ride. Get below that cloud cover there. So I figured out on the first half of the video and what I was mentioning and showing you guys what those black, because this is FSX Steam Edition, what those black boxes were, and that's because I've actually enabled preview of Direct X10, and I need to take that off, and hopefully that'll solve the problem. Alright, let's go to a little rusty dusty approach checklist here. Alright. Obviously we did a descent, which was pressurization, GPS flaps, callouts set as required. As you can see, I set them to 15. We're landing flaps 15. and briefing with MSA speeds. They're all in here. Approach checklist. Fuel transfer off. Fuel pumps on. Standby. Hydraulic PTO on. Alright. Got the fuel pumps on. Transfer off. Standby. What does it say about the PTU on? Fuel pumps on. Fuel transfer off. Okay, that's all good. Start rolling our speed back a little bit now. Bring that up. Passenger signs are on. Caution panel is black. On black. Cabin is secured. Sweet.
Central aircraft, time now 2300 Pacific, all Pilotedge control positions are now closed.
Alright. We're rolling it back. Dropping some speed there. We're bringing in one level of flaps there. We got gear coming down. 2 levels of flaps in there. Alright, we're going to bring the HUD down. Still rolling back on the speed. And we're going to go flaps 15, landing checklist, ice protection as required, landing 3 green, condition levers max, flaps set indicating, bleeds minimum or as required. Catch up on the speed there. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. So we're good to go there. There's 16 right. We're going to keep this approach speed for the wind. It's coming at us, as you see here, at about 6 knots. We are configured. 3 green down. Once again, over checklist. Bleeds are at minimum. Flap callouts 15, which I did in the approach checklist. And the flaps are set at 15. Alright. Landing checklist is complete. Gotta really watch our speed in this bird. Keep it about 10 above until we get a little further down. Closer before I disengage the autopilot. I don't feel so bad about seeing those little black boxes anymore. Hopefully next video I shoot. Well, that's a little golf course down there. It's pretty nice. Keep it at about 130 for right now. 131. Everything seems pretty stable. That wind is coming right at us now at 7 knots. Straight on headwind pretty much. Let me pick up a little bit on the power. You don't want this thing stalling out right now. Alright. And I'm going to disengage the autopilot. Just going to hand fly it in.
Approaching 16 right.
Throwing a little rudder there. There we go. Don't need much. The wind's right dead on head on.
500.
Alright. Staying good on the glide path. Keep our eye on the threshold, our landmarks, and the end of the runway, of course.
Minimums.
Yeah, minimums going on there.
Light slope.
Alright, we're a little lower than we should be, but
50.
we'll float her right on in.
30. 20.
Alright. Back on the power. And we're down. And we're just going to coast her in. The runway is not wet. Not going to hit the reversers at all. I want to kick up any debris. All right.
4,000 feet remaining.
And here we go, folks. Pretty smooth landing, even with our little black texture buildings there. All right, folks. Well, I just want to say I appreciate you staying here with me on this arrival, and hope to see you guys next time. Let's check my let's see how I did on the landing. I retracted the flaps already. Let's bring the spoilers down. I'll get the lights off in a minute. Let me just see what my landing rate was so you guys see. Not bad. Touchdown at negative 223 feet per minute. Air level down. Pitch was a little lower than I wanted. I wanted it at 5, but came in right at the speed that I was looking for, 124, 125. So anyway, this video really wasn't to show off any type of flying skills. I am by far a novice still, in my opinion. But just testing this new computer out. So we'll see you next time in the next video, and I hope you enjoy it. We'll talk to you soon.